Hello there guys, what is going on? Son of Chelsea back here again for my team selector ahead of Chelsea's final Premier League game of the season at home to Wolves in the Premier League. Chelsea's Champions League fate will finally be decided by Sunday evening. And I guess there's some relief personally for that. The intense pressure in recent weeks for this Champions League spot has been growing and growing and growing. And just to know it will be finally concluded, positive or negative, is I think a good thing. And also, Chelsea have their fate in their own hands for this. Chelsea need to avoid defeat on Sunday. We avoid defeat, we get Champions League football. Of course, it'll be massively influenced as well by the result that's going to be taking place at the King Power Stadium between Leicester and Man United. If Man United win that game, Chelsea get Champions League football. It's basically irrelevant what happens at Stamford Bridge because Chelsea will be secure of Champions League football as well. I don't want the players to think like that, of course, and rely on Man United doing us a favour, but that's just, the reality of the situation. Some positives going into this game. N'Golo Kante looks like he will be fit, which is a massive benefit to Frank Lampard finally to have him available for this game. It could be absolutely massive for Chelsea. Trying to counteract Wolves attacking, especially counter-attacking, being done on transition, which is something Chelsea have struggled with basically since pre-season. Over a year now, it's been happening over and over again. And to know Kante could be in there to add that extra defensive solidity and mobility in midfield could be a game changer on Sunday. It really could. I think the shape of this game is going to be very interesting. I think it will take a similar route to the way the Man United game played out, which is why in my lineup I'm going with a 3-4-3 because I think Frank will match up Wolves like he did in September so successfully. But I just think with Chelsea having a lot of the ball, I think in this game, and Wolves looking to counteract with the pace and a strength of Adama Traore. I mean, that player really does give me nightmares. I mean, we dealt with him well in September, but he has had an amazing season. Same as Raul Jimenez, he's their biggest goal threat this year, and you've got to watch out for him as well. So I just think having Kante in the middle and having that 3-4-3 structure, I think could help Chelsea counteract some of that and also stay on the front foot and allow the likes of Reece James and Marcos Alonso to affect further up the pitch. So my team, Caballero in goal. I don't think this is much of a surprise. I think the majority of Chelsea fans will have this based on what happened on Wednesday and based on the security we saw at Wembley on Sunday. And I think that Caballero will start as well with the FA Cup final next week against Arsenal. My back three, I'm going to stick the same, which I know a lot of people will probably disagree with, especially Rudiger. You could, of course, Dave, Zuma, Rudiger, but of course you could change Rudiger for Christensen. Christensen at times has looked good in a three-back system, but I'm not entirely sure. I think the physicality, once again, is a big problem for me for Andreas Christensen, and I think that back three worked really well against Man United. So I think if Frank plays a back three, he will play this back three. I think this is the one he will play maybe for the rest of the season, even though of course Wednesday it was shambolic, which sounds hypocritical, but I just think based on Christensen's performance, I think it's flip a coin between Rudiger and Christensen and you pick who your favourite defender out of them is. I think both of them have had equally poor performances in recent weeks, and I'm just going off Man United, which of course works so well. Of course, right wing back Reece James, I think he's looked good since the Man United game. I think he had a decent game on Wednesday as well. Midfield two, if Kante's fit, Kante starts, and he starts alongside Mateo Kovacic as well. I think that could be a really dynamic midfield two, help us give the security. I think both of them tackling wise could help Chelsea as well. Marcos Alonso left wing back. The two inverted wingers, I know a lot of people want Callum Hudson-Odoi to start this game, but I think looking at the whole season, looking at the way Frank has selected players over and over and over again, Willian and Mount, I feel one of the two is going to start this game. I'd prefer to go with Mason Mount in this game. I just think based off recent performances, I think Willian looks absolutely shattered. Maybe save him on the bench for the FA Cup final, maybe for his last hurrah as a Chelsea player. But I just think Mason Mount for me should start this game. Christian Pulisic obviously is going to be starting whatever formation Frank plays. He has to start this guy because he is unplayable. And even against adversity, Chelsea look like they can do anything with Christian Pulisic on the ball. Let's hope he has an amazing game on Sunday. And Olivier Giroud almost got forgotten that he did score the other night as well. Keeps this run of scoring going when he starts. So let's hope he has a big game as well, because I think he could be a massive influence and has scored so many big goals. Let's hope he can do it for one final push to get that Champions League spot. But that is my starting 11 for Chelsea's final Premier League game at home. The nerves are going to be there. I really hope Chelsea perform. It's not, that added pressure of winning the game, but this Chelsea side is a side that likes to be on the front foot, which does bring risk, but hopefully the players are ready and hopefully they can put in a performance similar to the one against Man United. If they do, do, Chelsea will get Champions League football. I'm certain of it. And of course, maybe Man United or something else over in Leicester could help us out on Sunday. But it's all down to Chelsea now. Can we do it? Can we finish the job off? I'm hoping Frank and the players are ready for it. We'll have to see. But that is today's video. Please let me know your thoughts on your team lineups in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you did enjoy it, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Follow me on Twitter @SonOfChelsea. Have a great day, and I'll see you again.